Horror and comedy seems like a weird mix to most people, but I love horror comedy. Movies like Freaky or Happy Death Day are just enjoyable to watch. It gives an unique mix of emotions that you just can't get in other genres, and media that have mixed emotions just feels real. Emotions are never meant to be clear-cut, and a mixture of those is what makes us human. And no, I did not rip that off from Inside Out. Maybe. But I was not prepared for what I was getting myself into by watching Mieruko-chan. Miko or Mieruko-chan is this waifu that can see ghosts. That is not Hu Tao. Mieruko-chan is haunted by ghosts to pay attention to them. So she does what any modern person would do towards unwanted attention. She flat out ignores them. Yes, she is ghosting the ghosts. Hey, 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 hi. You come here often? God damn it, I knew I shouldn't have triple texted. Passione, the animation studio behind this anime, learned from their time making the new Higurashi and interspecies reviewers and made something quite unique. Half the time, I don't know how to feel during every episode, because the anime have these moments that I can only describe as horror with low-key degeneracy. They put Mieruko-chan in situations that are otherwise horrific, but the camera angle is just...
Hey guys, 2 quick questions. Number 1, what the fuck am I looking at? Number 2, can you stop? Can we not do this? For 5 seconds? For 5 seconds!
How am I supposed to feel here? I want to be scared, not horror.
Hey, hey!
Without this, the show does a good job in setting the scary atmosphere, but every ghost encounter we get more plot. Yeah. So see you next week. Other than these heavy plots, the anime has a lot of reasons for me to come back for more. The extreme game of poker face done by Mieruko-chan with the spirits never gets old, and they also play with the don't judge a book by its cover trope quite well. Like this scary guy covered in pure cat spirits, or this kind-looking Onisan with a vile aura that makes curses from Jujutsu Kaisen look tame by comparison. Or maybe judged by the cover sometime? Just look at this playboy and playgirl. This is toxic Kimi no Na wa right here. But all things considered, this show does get deep sometimes. And I don't mean this show has fan service, that's why it's deep, ha. Nothing memeish like that. Kinda. Sometimes the ghosts can be metaphors for personal problems. Sure, not all ghosts follow this trend. Most of them are just, well, this. But some correspond to what negative emotion that is lingering around them. Like this player Onisan and Onesan with literal and figurative ghosting problem that they should be blacklisted from dating sites. Or this cat that just got abandoned being followed by a ghost that is clearly a physical manifestation of being abandoned. But the best example is this one. Mieruko-chan buys a limited edition chestnut pudding from the kombini. Side note, Japan have these seasonal limited edition treats and my favorite ones are from the spring period because they usually involve strawberries. My obsession towards Ichigos aside, next day she's greeted by this monstrosity during breakfast and after repeating a few lines said by the family member, it fixates on the word pudding. As the ghost repeats, pudding, pudding, pudding. Mieruko-chan tries to leave for school hastily but she turns back and grabs the pudding and puts it in front of the altar. As the camera slowly pans to the altar, we see the picture of her father. In a surprising twist, we are told that the father that was there since episode 1 was a ghost all along. And the last conversation they had with each other was an argument caused by the fact that her father ate the pudding she bought. Which explains the monstrosity being fixated by the word pudding, because the pudding represented her regret that they separated in bad terms. This meant that this monster was just that, her regret. This gets you thinking. Mieruko-chan follows a narrative rule that she must always ignore the ghosts. Giving attention to any one of them could potentially open the floodgates for unprecedented horror. So this would imply that she has been ignoring her own father since episode 1. That's just rough. And she was only able to reconcile because of the catalyst that was buying a pudding. See, it's deep. The proof was in the pudding. Oh my god, that was horrible. This emotional mix is so distinct that watching Mieruko-chan these days is a mood, and you can only get this type of feeling from a medium like this one. But if you still don't think so, just watch it for Mieruko-chan, she's best girl. Stop! Do not press the subscribe button or Mieruko-chan will appear in your room at 3 AM. Well, you have been warned.